Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. I have a great guest this week. Doug Budin of Jeff Lewis Live fame is on. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put my fake tooth in. I'm just going to hold the mic in front of my fake tooth hole. Welcome to the show. Now, you'll notice that I'm not surrounded by my usual beautiful television set, which is my neon sign, my candelabra on the back of a jock naked on all fours, my banana from Pansy Ass Ceramics. I'm not surrounded by those things this week because I'm in New York City at a hotel. And so I'm just kind of putting this together. I sat down with Doug Budin, who is a fan favorite from Jeff Lewis Live, and just one of the funniest people around. So enjoy this. It's a little bit of a long ADHD bukkake type of vibe, but I think you'll love it. What else do I have to say? I had the trip from hell. My flight was delayed 6 hours. I was supposed to go see Lady Gaga last night, and my friend ghosted, and I made it all the way to Madison Square Gardens and had to leave and go back home. And I was dressed in my slutty black tank top anyway. It was very, I felt dejected. I felt like a dejected loser. My TV didn't work on the flight, and it was delayed 6 hours. I got in at 2 a.m., which is way past my bedtime. But I'm glad to be in New York. I just feel like right now things aren't going my way. Normally, I feel like things are going my way. I feel like I'm pretty positive. But right now, things aren't really... it's like one thing after another. So I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. Like, for example, my lube. It spilled in my bag, and it ruined my brand new shirt that I've never worn before. I took it out to put it on to go to a nice dinner, covered in lube. Now, it's silicone lube, which means that water doesn't just wash it out. So I had to go to the grocery store and I had to get some dish soap, which will break up the silicone lube. You know, I asked the front desk, hey, can I grab some just detergent? And the guy was like, oh, no. We can't do that. And I was like, where are the days where even if you don't have readily available detergent at the front desk, you go, you know what? You're in a bind. We'll find it for you. That is hospitality. The entire point of this person's job is the entire point of a hotel is hospitality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need a reminder that I'm on my own, that I'm shit out of luck and I have to do everything myself. You know, the entire existence of a hotel, a home away from home, is that you'll get a little, say it with me, hospitality. And I said, you just don't have detergent in the hotel. I just need a drop for my lube stained shirt. I didn't tell him that, but I'm sure it was obvious that I had spilled lube. I mean, look at me. And he said, no, we do, but it's all just for internal. And I'm like, you know what? This is probably some bullshit. Like, the insurance company's like, don't give any customers anything that they could drink, like detergent, and kill themselves. I don't know, like, why not just give me? So I had to go to a Fairway and do you have any detergent? And then I don't know, like, so there's lube all over my clothes. I finally went to Hillstone. It was great. I had a delicious salad. I don't know what all the fuss is about, but I'm glad I finally made it. I'm supposed to go see Haim tonight. And anyway, I'm just doing a little intro because I don't know if the Wi-Fi in this hotel room is going to be good enough to even crank this episode out into the ether and upload to YouTube. So here's a little intro. Enjoy Doug Budin. He's hilarious. And I'm pretty much, I got my laptop back. That was a fun thing. I went down to the Soho Apple store and a non-binary person recognized me from the internet and the radio. That was always flattering to be recognized. I was also recognized on the flight. I felt like such a celebrity. There's a lot going on in the world. Andy and I played a prank on Howard Stern. That was really fun. Send me good vibes. Send me good vibes that I make it through this trip in one piece and not covered in lube. Okay. Enjoy, Doug. We just hold it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to sit close to you to make sure we're in the frame. Yeah, get close. Get uncomfortably close.
Wait a minute. Where is it? This is a Bravo pillow.
Show the camera.
Oh, are you on?
We're on.
Are we on? Hi,
We have
on.
started.
Oh, we did. This is a pillow of Craig Conover's from Sewing Down South.
Okay, so
That's Southern charm.
viewers will know that Laura Marie Shanehalls just went off about how bad these pillows were, but this is nice.
I thought it was nice.
I think she thought they were overpriced, and she was personally offended by this pillow.
Okay, so I really upped my pillow game here.
Yeah, this is.
So
I'm
I got to tell
swashing
you,
them.
some of these are inexpensive.
You have two?
I bought two. It was a pair, and they were not too expensive. That's super cheap and very old. It's relegated to here. But
My rosebud.
This is the most expensive one. I got this on
gorgeous.
Etsy, and so I was like, I love this sort of chinoiserie moment of it.
Yeah.
And then so it was $40, maybe it was $30.
Wow.
But then it said, "Oh, do you want down?" I said, "Yeah, I want down." So then it became $50.
Mm-hmm.
And then it said, "Oh, do you want it double-sided?"
Yes,
I
you
said,
do.
"Yeah." So then it became $100.
See, I
And
think
then-
that's worth it.
And then it said, "What about the piping?" So I paid $15. So this one pillow was $115.
That's nothing. See, how much was this? How much was the Craig
40?
Conover? Okay. Well, this is worth 40.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
I'm looking at it. It's Tigers. What's it called? Sewing Down South?
Sewing Down South.
Okay, cute. Well, bravo.
Congrats, Craig.
Congrats to Craig.
And then this one, I just got. This was
I love this. This is my favorite
Jonathan Adler sale. You have to wait for the sale.
one. I love it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite
textured.
one. Yeah. And it's simple. It's a palm tree and a starfish.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
It's like you and me. Who's the palm tree? Who's the starfish?
I'll be the starfish.
Okay.
Sort of like a little blobular. I've never seen a starfish in real life. Oh, that's not true.
I
think
have.
that place where you stick your hand in it, like an aquarium place.
The West Side Club?
You know what I mean? They set up those things for kids.
Waiting.
Like
What
an
do they call it? Tide pool.
Yeah.
Like a petting zoo for the marine life.
Exactly.
Okay.
The aquatic enthusiasts.
I love those. I got stung by a stingray.
You did?
Yes.
Wait, aren't those? That's dangerous.
A year and a half ago. It was right after my show on Tuesdays, and I. Do you want to get forks?
I mean, this is the most not awkward at all. I'm just gonna hold this little puff.
You can get a fork or a knife. We could get something.
Some sort of tweezer, or a stick, or something.
Do you want to get a stick?
No.
We can take a break.
No, see, because I'm easy. I go with the flow, John.
I mean, in theory, some of the like fitness influencers who use these, they put them on their ball cap and they clip it up here so they can talk while they're working out.
Well, on workout, in fact, season 2, Watch What Happens Live special after show.
Yes.
The most oft written question was, "What are those necklaces you're wearing?" And they said they were mics.
They were mics, yeah.
And those were like these, but necklaces.
I know. Well, I didn't bring you a necklace. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
But I can give you a pearl necklace.
But I did. Well, we'll do that later. But I did watch that fucking show.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Listen, it's not necessary, but you always go above and beyond.
I try.
Thank you for this delicious iced coffee, too.
Cheers.
So you made this in a $2,000 coffee machine?
I have the most expensive coffee machine ever, but you better love it.
Yeah, I can definitely taste it.
It's the KitchenAid KF8. Available in my Amazon Things place on Amazon, but it's on sale.
We have to talk about that. I have a question about the Amazon thing. But you did watch Workout. Had you ever seen Workout before?
Yeah, I watched it when it was
By the way,
on.
I don't give a shit anymore. I'm so done. I cannot wait for it to be over.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm actually going to finish.
I thought I was going to watch all of it up to season 3, episode 5, but I didn't.
Girl.
I watched season 1, and then I watched some of season 2, and then I thought, oh, I'll watch Watch What Happens Live, like the reunion, because that'll show me all the clips.
Yeah.
But once Greg Plitt arrived on the scene, I was okay watching episodes 1 through 4 to get to 5.
Yes. Well, this is the 4th time on the show I've had to do this, but do you know about Greg Plitt?
Died while filming a video runned over by a train in Burbank.
Cheers.
To you, Greg. That's sad.
Now, what do you think the theory is? Why didn't he hear the train coming? He had a crew with him. Why did no one see the train coming?
Okay, the article
is he tied to the track.
The article that I read.
Oh, you do research.
There is video, not just of the crew. I don't know if the crew filmed it, but there's video from the train cab.
Fuck.
So,
was he shirtless?
Well, I don't know. I mean, probably. He was shooting a fitness thing, right? So he probably was. The theory is that he thought he was on the track parallel to the one the train was. That he was going to outrun the train on the parallel track.
I might cry.
So, I mean, it is really sad. And
the saddest part is that it was in Burbank.
I know. Oh,
if you're going to die on train tracks, at least let it be like Transylvania or...
Transylvania?
Oh, I don't know. You know, like
what about Northern California?
Yeah, a beautiful
bridge.
place.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, you have to go to... Like, first of all, is Transylvania so picturesque? Have you been?
Yes, isn't it? Isn't it castles and shit?
Well, there's at least one.
Oh, well.
But I've never been.
Canada, just some place with a beautiful scenery. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I said Transylvania.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a vampire.
Well, it is it's a very specific choice. I immediately went to, like on your Mac, there's that screen, the picture that's like that bridge.
Yosemite.
In Northern California. Yeah.
That type of shit. Okay.
No, Burbank. It could have been Altadena.
R.I.P. Greg. Love you. He looks great.
He does. He was so handsome. I remember him.
You do?
Yes, I absolutely remember. The minute I saw him on the rewatch, I was like, oh yeah, I remember him. He had very little teeth.
There was something. What is going on?
A bit of a, not a sibilant S, but that weird speech.
Like a Mariah Carey almost.
I don't know that I've ever seen her speak, but he didn't open his mouth a lot, and he definitely had little teeth, which is usually, I'm weary of people with small teeth.
No, and you're looking at my teeth to make sure they're not small.
Well,
they're big, but I'm going to get them even bigger. I'm going to go to Smile, Texas to get the same teeth as Tamara Judge.
Are you getting big? Are you getting new teeth?
I'm getting new teeth.
Why? That's a real great use of your money. Why not book an econ trip to Transylvania for the same?
Maybe I could. I need implants on the bottom.
Excuse us while we discuss John Hill's teeth.
It's not for aesthetic reasons. I'm happy with my top teeth. The problem is I need implants on the bottom. I need some implants, and that's going to cost me $57,000 here in LA. So I'm working out a deal with Smile, Texas to kind of do the whole mouth.
Oh, I did hear you talk about.
It's not about I could get veneers in Burbank.
Right.
In fact, I have gotten veneers in Burbank on a train while alive.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to Smile, Texas.
Okay.
And they're just gonna do I have a prosthodontist, I have a periodontist, I have a dentist. I have 5 different people working on this now, and it's so much and it's too annoying. So they're gonna do it all one-stop shop. And they're gonna make my top teeth look snatched.
I mean, if that's what you want, then you should do it.
Well, I want teeth. I don't know if I want
You don't have Greg Plitt teeth.
That's true. And neither do you.
No, I don't.
You have great natural teeth.
I had these are all mine.
Yeah.
Except half of this one's plastic, because when I was 13, I got into a fight with Ricky Lou.
What happened?
And he threw a light bulb at me, and it cracked my tooth, and that's plastic.
One time I was at church, and I shared a birthday with Johnny Carson, Pele, the soccer player,
and I remember Pele,
and Renee, the girl from Bible school. And I don't say that pejoratively. She was actually
that was her moniker.
But she was, whatever that diagnosis is. She was.
That was she.
She was she. Yeah, she was wonderful. But she had some issues. She had some temper issues, and she stabbed me with if you're making a puppet about the Bible, like a puppet show about the Bible, and you're doing a puppet show.
Yeah,
she
took
one
you
of those.
Me a Bible. I'm Jewish.
You have the Bible.
We have a Bible. I own one. I own one.
I'm leaving.
Because Vicki Gunvalson was going to stay over.
Oh, you got to decorate
I
that.
bought a Bible and I put it in the nightstand.
So smart
for Vicki,
so she'll feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, so she stabbed.
She stabbed me.
Stick something.
She stabbed me with the rod that moves the arms of the puppet.
Oh, okay.
In the Bible
the part
puppet
that
show.
It was about the Bible, not as important as the part it was a puppet thing.
Well, I was trying to set the scene. She stabbed me in the eye, and then did you retaliate when you got a light bulb thrown in your teeth?
I don't think so. I mean, he's still one of my closest friends.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why, you're so
my
forgiving.
mother and his mother met when they were pregnant with us.
That was like me and my friend John.
And then, see that beautiful photograph of the Opera House in Noto? He and I took that together. He's a photographer, and he used to shoot for Condé Nast Traveler. He trained me to assist him on all the jobs. So he and I traveled around the world, and I got paid to travel around the world with him.
So it was just a mild violence.
Yes. And it's a very odd thing to be playing with a light bulb.
Well, these look great. They look like
then
I
I
think
had
Jewish people
braces.
have strong natural teeth.
I had braces. And the orthodontist used to tie my wrists down to the chair.
That's hot.
Because my sister went to him and she was a biter. So he was nervous about me.
Yes.
And my orthodontist, Dr. Levy, he is so 70s. He had it was a circular floor with 2 chairs. And he would see 2 patients at once. So he would I swear to God, he would press the pedal and you would rotate. Like one of those fancy restaurants at the top of a hotel.
Like a Lazy Susan.
Yes, a Lazy Susan. And you would rotate around. And there was a weird divider that showed like lava lamp images on it.
Oh, that's so calming.
It was very
70s, yes.
Yeah, it was very 70s, but
Wow.
And I wore braces, but I didn't wear the rubber bands. And he would say, "Did you wear your rubber bands?" And I'd say, "Of course I did." And then he would say, "You didn't wear your rubber bands."
They always know.
More rubber bands.
Yeah, do you lie to your doctor?
We used to see the same doctor.
Yes, we did. What happened to him?
Famously. He retired. I still think it could have been.
We had him killed.
I think, well, you remember he did a HIPAA violation.
No. Oh.
Yes.
Wait, what was the HIPAA violation?
John and I saw the same doctor.
I got a weird email.
No, I got the email, and I called you, and I said, "You get that email?" And you said, "No, let me look." And our doctor...
Oh, it was everyone's information.
CC'd his entire practice instead of BCCing. So, and there were some notable, not just you, there were some notable people.
We go to a gay homosexual West Hollywood doctor where everyone goes to get their prep and such.
I still have that email.
You saved it.
It is because it was so interesting to see how many famous people, it's just their name.
I didn't look at it.
Elton John at gmail.com. It was like people's actual names at Gmail.
I didn't even look at, I just saw it and was shocked.
And then I sent him a note. I was like, "Did you mean to do this?" And he was like, oh my God. And then we got an email an hour later that was like, "Dr. So-and-so wishes to reverse or pull back or whatever, ignore that email." Then he went out.
You can't put the genie back in the inbox.
No, that was it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't see him anymore.
And well,
I see the other guy.
I'm in the same office. Well, you don't go to Dr. V.
No.
I go to Dr. V. I moved.
Do you like Dr. V?
Yes, he's concierge. You have to pay $500 a year, but it's worth it because if I'm paying $500 a year, that means in my mind that I can harass you morning, noon, and night and say, "What do you think about this? Have you ever heard of this?"
Yeah.
And I
maybe I'll look into it. I don't think I've only gone to that guy Kenny.
Okay, you need to move to Dr. V because Jake, his PA.
Yeah.
You're gonna be into it.
Oh.
He's a TikToker.
Oh. No,
he's not doing his job. He's not.
I don't want to see.
He's in his scrubs and all of his. He's just spending his time doing little TikToks. But he's so sweet and he's so hot.
Okay. I do have a thing about. I only see really hot doctors unless they're gonna see me naked. Then I don't want a hot doctor. My eye doctor, super hot. My chiropractor, super hot.
My prosthodontist, Dr. Geach.
My vet was super hot.
Yeah, the vets are always hot.
Yeah, but my GP, I don't want.
Well, he checked my testicles about a month ago.
I bet he did.
And this has happened twice. I'm there for my annual physical, and he goes, "Hey, so this is Dan. Dan is a medical student. Would you mind if he observes?" And I'm like, "Well, you're both gonna look at my balls because, like, I'm not a shower. I'm a grower. My balls are neither. They're barely there.
Need to see that.
I don't feel comfortable, especially like in the harsh lighting. My balls don't look good in harsh light.
Take note.
Anyway, so Kenny beat you up. I mean, what's his name? What was your friend's name?
Ricky.
Ricky beat you up.
Yes.
Okay, well, I was going to say I retaliated against Renee, but you guys became friends.
Yeah.
Renee died.
Oh.
Not from me.
Did you?
Yeah. But have you ever beaten someone?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, remember.
Only at the ask.
I was. Remember, I went to Quaker school.
Okay.
So pacifism is in my blood.
I never got in a fist fight except just one time I hit a kid with a tennis racket.
Well, it sounds like you did something to Renee.
You said
you retaliated.
Sorry, a different story. I think I slapped her maybe, but just out of shock.
You bitch! Like one of those, like little sissy slap.
Yeah.
Did you do a sissy slap?
That's as far as I could go.
Okay.
Should we get back to workout? Okay, so you watched the show. Greg Plitt's hot. Mm-hmm. This episode is, we're almost to the end of
We're
the
at
entire
Dolphin.
series.
This episode, we're at the Dolphin Resort, right? Which I looked up in Pismo Beach. It says it's a 5-star. Lots of accommodation choices. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, studio with view. Tons of accommodation choices.
Have you been to a Northern California resort like that? Like Esalen or anything like that?
No.
Have you heard the story about Barbara Streisand and Donna Karan going to Esalen?
No.
In her book? No. See, I want to go to Esalen. It's this place where you can like take a mulch bath and you go to the heated pools naked and you go through like a...
You could do that in my backyard.
I know.
I'll charge you less.
There are people out there doing it right now.
Exactly. Well, it is hot as balls right now.
It's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Well, I want to go to Esalen. Maybe we can go together.
Okay.
You be Donna Karan, I'll be Barbara Streisand.
But I'm not I think a spa is wasted on me. I'm not.
Oh.
I like a facial by an Eastern European woman who like you can't be seen in public for 2 or 3 days after.
I love
because
that.
Of the extractions. I don't need a seaweed. I don't need a mulch.
I don't need a hot stone.
I've never had a hot stone.
I just want I want an elbow. I want a really hard massage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't need but I want to go to a mulch bath. I want to like lay around naked and like look at the cliffs of
I went to
Carmel.
Ojai.
Hi to you too.
They went there with the cucumber water. That's what I remember.
I got in the pools in Ojai, those little hot springs. Did you do that?
No.
Oh.
But I did do a hot spring in Desert Hot Springs.
I hate the desert.
Oh, and I went in Budapest.
I went in Budapest, a hotel poop?
To the to the baths.
Yes. I went in college and it was shocking.
Yeah.
It wasn't sexual.
No.
It was not at all.
It was very asexual, in fact. Yeah.
Budapest.
Okay. Yeah.
I liked Budapest.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
There were neo-Nazis there. Somebody was murdered. I was staying at the Four Seasons, and somebody was murdered like 2 days before we got there.
No.
And I was there for Gay Pride, and we went to Gay Pride, and the police put a fence around Gay Pride, and you had to have like a police escort to get in or out. I was with my friend Sal, and he's like, "What are we doing here?"
What year was this?
2018.
Okay, so kind of recent.
Recent enough.
Yeah.
Then we went on, we took the train from Budapest to Vienna. The other thing is, get this, Budapest is basically a lie of a city, right?
Yeah.
So Budapest...
It's a front for crime.
Well, that I don't know. I'm just telling you, the city itself is it's fake. It's a Potemkin village. It's these buildings that the city of, there are two cities, Buda and Pest, with the river in between the two, and the city, that's true, and I forget which is, I think Pest is the older, but most of the buildings, I think 70% of the buildings were designed in the 19th century.
Yeah.
And it was designed by Gustav Eiffel. Who
Eiffel
also designed the
Tower?
tower. He designed the city of Budapest. And so we were with our guide, and I was like, well, tell me about this building. And she would say, this building looked like 15th century, but built 1804.
So it's like Disneyland.
This building looked like 18th century, built in 19... so it's like, it's all fake. It's all fake.
Ugh. That gives me a pit in my stomach.
Yeah, and so it was sort of a bummer for me. Also, we found out that paprika is really just the word for pepper. And that was sort of a bummer because we had spent 2 hours looking at paprika. And then she was like, yeah, paprika, it means pepper. I thought it was like its own thing.
I did too.
It's a city of letdowns for me.
Also, they have cough drops there. Their brand of cough drop in Budapest is called Negro. And my friend Remy is an African-American girl, and she had a cough.
Oh,
I know this because she said, please go to the drugstore and get me some cough drops. And Remy, here you go. She's like, the fuck is this supposed to be?
That ain't good.
They were regular cough drops.
This episode of Show Pony is brought to you by the Budapest Tourism Board. Yes. Visit Budapest.
I remember they had a great McDonald's, though. Oh. I was in college.
So we left Budapest on the train to Vienna.
Yeah.
And, you're going through Hungary, and it's these towns, and there's women on the train in their babushkas. There's no electricity. The lights are flickering. There's no Wi-Fi. There's nothing. And every town, it's all just consonants. You can't pronounce anything. Ugh. And then you go through this tunnel, and you come out of the tunnel, and it's blue sky, and everybody's phone lit up, and this woman said, Apfelsaft gespritzt, and so, what just happened? And the woman sitting across from us goes, you oh, in Austria. And we had like crossed into Austria, and it was like the most beautiful thing in the world. Leaving Hungary.
I guess I did go to Vienna. We went on a train from Prague to Budapest.
That's the Golden Triangle, as people do. not that Golden Triangle. It's Budapest, Vienna, and Prague. That's where people go on one trip.
I remember they kept waking us up to like stamp your passport in every little tiny
Papieren,
little micro
Papieren.
country. It was very scary.
Yeah.
And then my friend Lindsay was on her period, and
When was this?
2001.
Well, listen, when I graduated college in 1991, we did like the Eurail.
Yeah.
You know, you went to Europe on the grand tour, you know,
Yeah.
and went to all the countries. So for like $245.
Yeah, so cheap. Yeah. I know. I want to move. I want to do more. I've never been to Spain. I've never been to Italy. Both.
Italy?
I know.
Oh.
I've never been
And
to Spain or Italy.
No, you just go.
I know.
You'll be closer when you're in New York. You'll be much closer.
I almost went this
easier.
August, and then it just seemed like if I'm going to do a move this fall, I don't need to be spending all this money on a Spanish adventure.
It's also you think it's hot here.
I'm going to go in May.
Beastly, yeah. Or it's anytime that's not July and August.
Well, this whole time I thought I walk around the world thinking, well, I've been everywhere because I traveled so much in college, but I haven't been to some of these big places. Never been to Australia either.
Oh, I did on one of the Condé Nast trips. We went to Sydney, and I fed a kookaburra.
Oh, did you get chlamydia?
It's a bird that eats meat.
Oh, that's koala bears. Which one?
That's right. Koala bears, they all have chlamydia. Was that what it was? But no, kookaburra is a bird, and it eats meat. We fed it a piece of steak.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was very strange.
That's adorable, though.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So European adventures. That's wonderful. I made a little.
I'm sorry if you are watching.
Oh no, they're
gonna
love this. No, this is great. All they want to hear is the insides of Doug.
That's a noisy symphony you really don't want to attend.
Your inner monologue. That's all people want to hear. I'm having a little gas from that coffee. Not out the ass.
Thanks
I mean,
for
a burp.
sharing.
I mean, like it's making me burpy.
Okay. You are drinking Italian espresso beans. These are Lavazza. Also available in my Amazon Things place.
So if someone buys Lavazza coffee beans from your Amazon
I
place.
get like 15 cents.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I make, and I get it as Amazon credit. So I get like $300 a year in Amazon
That's great.
credits.
That's great. Well, good for you. So they go to Pismo Beach.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay. So back to workout. So
Back to workout.
It's now Sky Lab, which is her farm for fat people.
right. Well, I think it's in a response to Biggest Loser and like weight loss on TV. She thought, well, I need to sell a program, not just a bougie gym. But I think that was her vital mistake. I think they should have just kept it a bougie gym where celebs go and lesbians are chaotic.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see people who look like me working out.
Well, if I do, I want to see it with great stakes, like they can win $1 million.
Right. This was. Listen. The camera shots of their asses in those sweatpants rolling on the beach was not something I wanted to. When I told you I was sitting in my bed with a bag of chips.
I was eating Lucky
sour cream
Charms.
and onion dip. I'm like, wow, that bitch is fat. It was horrible. But, and then, she kept saying that one woman, Deanie. She's the fattest one. How many times did she say that?
Deanie she was only 26 or something like that.
Already divorced,
chain smoking while working out.
I don't. I smoke only half a carton a week.
I'm making progress. My life is a complete 180 because I only smoke one pack a day, not a carton a day.
Get her a protractor.
That's not a 180.
Yeah, no.
Maybe a 15.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it would be a 90. Maybe. Then there was the fat comedian. Now, do you?
Okay.
So I started Googling. You start like when you hear people.
Yeah.
So I was like, Deanie workout. Like whatever. So I start seeing where they are today. But that comedian, he had some promise.
Well, which one? So there's Micah, and then there's.
Okay, no, we're not. No, Micah's a separate one. I went on a date with Micah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm going to play a clip of this monologue of Micah's meltdown monologue in group therapy is...
I'm not going to let you slide. What you're doing now is an excuse. You're saying that you're here. Every day, it has been an eye roll of, will you please shut the up and just do it. Every day. If it's not the ankle, it's this, it's that. I don't want to do it either. I'm exhausted. but I'm still doing it. You can say what you want to say, and I'm worried that it's going to be another excuse of why it's like that, but it's just shut the up and just do it. And you don't. It feels like everybody gets dragged down into, oh, I roll, Jesus, God. Just do it. You're killing us. You're killing us. I pulled people aside and said, I swear to God, I want to love her. I want to. And I go,
don't leave, baby.
But that's what she does.
Well, no, Micah.
I had to watch it 3 times. I loved it
It's
so
crazy. So I
much.
went on a date with Micah. What was that restaurant next to Akbar?
Kookaroo.
No. It was called Kitchen, maybe?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Right next to Akbar.
What year was this? 2009, 10, 11?
I think earlier, maybe 2006.
He should be on the radio. He has an amazing, hilarious
I think
voice.
he's now in Chicago. He was a drag
musical?
queen. No. But he was a drag queen.
He would be an amazing drag queen.
Yeah, he was really, really talented. But I gotta tell you, it was a really bad.
What happened?
I am not joking. I went to the bathroom. I came back. That bitch was asleep at the table. He was asleep.
You're kidding me.
I mean,
Was he
may
drunk?
not be the most, outrageous, scintillating conversationalist.
I
but
think you actually
you
are.
should not fall asleep.
Was he on drugs?
I don't know.
I used to fall asleep all the time.
You did?
When I was on OxyContin, yeah.
Really?
I would fall asleep in the middle of
On
dinners.
a date?
I wouldn't even go on dates.
I had a huge complex after that. I was like, I put this bitch to sleep at dinner.
That's amazing, though. That's really funny.
I hope you're well, Micah.
Did you wake him up?
Yeah. I
You
woke
splashed
him up
water
and
on
he
his
was
face?
And then we ended it.
What did he have to say for himself?
He apologized. He's like, I'm really tired. I said, I hope so. You
Now,
fell
was he
asleep.
like on the table or was he like this?
Yeah, he was like that.
Okay.
Maybe hunched forward. He was asleep. And I was only gone for like a minute and a half. I just peed.
I went to Chevy's with my friend Natalie Joy Johnson, and this was before I went to rehab, and I had a taco salad. And I remember halfway
Was
through...
it in a taco shell?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The only way. She
That's
was
why
like,
you get it.
Are you aware that you're asleep right now? And my face was in the shell.
Oh, John.
Like my skin was touching ground beef.
Not good.
I know.
The sour cream is probably very moisturizing.
And I was like, oh my God, I know. That's so crazy. I'm so tired. She was like, something's wrong.
And you were
with
high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It was
Okay.
terrible.
Well, then maybe he was.
Maybe he
allegedly.
was.
I don't know. I really don't know. I just
Well,
know
the
he was
real
asleep.
question would be, was he in shape when you had dinner? Maybe he was
It was
hungry.
before he lost, because he lost a lot of weight, and now I know it must have been at Skylab.
What year was this again?
I see. I have to put it together. I think it would have been right after. Maybe it was
Okay.
2008.
Okay. Because this was 2009, I think, this episode.
So I mean, he looks in this episode the way he looked when I saw him.
Okay. So you didn't have sex?
No, we didn't have dessert. That was it. But the other guy was the comedian who was like all fat jokes.
But I thought he was
Straight
hot.
guy. Yeah, I liked him.
I liked him a lot.
Yeah, I thought he was funny.
I thought he was genuinely funny.
funnier than who was the trainer who did stand up? Not
Oh,
Eric.
God.
What was
Zen?
Zen.
Get out of here with that.
And then she was like, they offered me a thing at the Laugh Factory. I was like,
Production did that.
okay. 'Cause
There's no way.
Her set was not. It was not giving comedy.
No, it was upsetting. I really hated that.
Trainer humor.
When did you watch this? The workout, the first season?
When it was on.
Back in the day. Okay.
No.
Just now.
I watched it when it was on, and then when you said I'm watching workout, I was like, I'll just get through them all. So I watched all of season 1.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, and then I said, I can't do it with
It's
season 2.
so
I can't.
bad.
I can't. But it's interesting, and you commented on this the other day with Lauren, which of course you've watched Lauren Ashley Smith episode previously.
Yes, of course.
See, I'm always trying to plug. I'm always trying
Yes,
to
yes.
help.
And you've seen her also on Cooking Kibitz.
Yes, and Jeff was just on their show, which was really, really funny.
Yes.
All this to say, I took some notes, and one of the things I wrote down, you brought up last week, which is I love seeing all these old places we used to go.
I know.
East West, East West Lounge.
Yes.
Shout out Trip Wilmot, who was one of the owners of East West.
JD, who's on Workout, was a bartender at 11.
Is that why he looked so familiar?
Yes.
Because I was Googling him.
You should
and I
listen to the
couldn't
Danny
find him.
Pellegrino episode. We both, I think he was also maybe in porn or something.
Maybe that's
He's
worse.
so familiar to me.
Yeah, I was like, what other shows has he been on?
I don't think it's shows.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe not porn. I don't know. Sorry, JD. But like, there is something so burned in my memory. I know that guy.
I'm exactly the same way.
And I wasn't a
the
big
second
bar
I
goer.
saw him, I was like, oh, that's what's his name from What's It Called? So
Yeah.
something. And Jesse was
yeah.
on that other show, like Beverly Hills Chefs.
Oh yeah, Jesse's. Do you know about Jesse right now?
No, but I Googled him.
Listen to his episode of this.
Okay. Now, but what about Jackie? Have you spoken to Jackie?
Oh yes.
Okay. 'Cause
And I'm about to
need
talk to her again.
I need to catch up on. And the whole Jonathan Anton crossover because she went to him to get her hair cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess she was the shit. But
Yeah. She lives in Ohio now.
where she's from,
She's from there. She and her mom are tight.
oh, good.
Like
So glad.
she called her when I interviewed her, she called her mom her most beloved.
Okay. Have you ever referred to anyone as your most beloved?
I think Lauren actually.
Okay, you would say
Because
she's
she
your
calls
most
me beloved
She
sometimes.
does.
Yeah. She says it to many people, but I don't really say my most
She's never said it to me.
She probably will.
Okay.
I would say I've never used that terminology.
Me
No.
neither.
May I ask how old you are?
You may.
How old are you?
56. I'm 56.
Okay, because I'm just trying to put
I was
Jackie.
born in 1969, January 6th.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah. I think of it as King's Day. It's the day the
Yeah.
kings brought the gifts, the frankincense and the myrrh and the incense. That's what it is.
What is myrrh?
Myrrh? It's a herb spice, smelly.
I love frankincense.
Well, weren't they all spices?
Sure, but I just never.
Incense, frankincense,
Frankincense,
and
you
myrrh.
go to Erewhon, you get a frankincense candle. You're not seeing a myrrh candle.
No, try Le Labo. I think they have myrrh. I got this fragrance once from Le Labo called.
No, you got it from Aesop.
Oh, is it Aesop? You're right.
Because
Aesop.
I stole it from you. You
Oh,
told
yeah.
me about Wheel. HWYL.
It could be a town in Hungary. It's all consonant.
Wheel. I said, wow, you came to the studio one day and I said, God, you smell amazing. And you said, oh, it's Wheel.
You're right. It's Aesop. You're right.
I still buy it.
You do?
Yes.
It's very expensive.
I lost a bottle of it in the Delta fucking Sky
Oh.
Lounge. And I got the large bottle, and it was $300.
Yeah, that is expensive. I'm wearing the Hermes now. Yeah, well, okay.
that's expensive.
So we were out
could never.
at a bar. We were at it was like a Jeff Lewis group
East-West.
thing. We were at Schmitty's, and this guy came up to me, and like JD, I was like, I know this guy from somewhere. He's like a gay about town. I've met him 100 times at Outfest and the Glad Awards and Trevor Project. Like, but
One of those.
But I don't know his name.
Right.
So we're chatting, and I'm like, his name will just come to me. And then Jameson came over. I was like, here's my friend Jameson, and he was like, oh, nice to meet you. Didn't say his name.
come on, that's
And
the cue.
I was so pissed off. So we walked away, and I was like, you know what? That guy smells so good. I said, Jameson, go smell him. Find out what he's wearing. Jameson's like, I'm not going to go smell him. I said, go. So Jameson walks over, and he's like, and then he looked at me, and he was like, so I walked back to the guy. I was like, hey, what are you wearing? He said, I don't reveal my signature
Oh my God, I
scent."
hate this guy. Fuck him.
And I said, what do you think I'm going to get on Amazon right now? He was like, okay, fine. It's called Terre d'Hermes. 10 o'clock the next morning, I sent a picture of me at Nordstrom to Jameson with it in a shopping bag. And that's what I wear now.
It's so subtle. but
I'm known
rich.
for my subtlety.
It's rich. You are.
think it's rich?
You're subtle and you're nuanced.
Said no one about me
And you're my most
ever.
beloved.
Oh, John. Okay, back to...
Okay,
no.
yes.
Go,
Back
go.
to JD. I think he was in porn. Okay, so yes. Actually, I have a little...
This is a very unfortunate angle that I'm giving people.
You want to put a pillow
Well,
on your
that's
crotch?
no, not my. It's not my crotch. I just feel like my stomach is hanging out. And here we are, like talking about people working out, and I'm sitting next to you, so I'm very in my head about
I've
it.
gained weight, and I continue to,
Okay.
and I'm proud of it. Here, listen. Why don't we
I'm gonna
both
do
put
this.
pillow? Let's do this. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my chinoiserie right in front of me.
Oh, that feels actually really good.
This one is
This is a
I think
Velveeta.
a West Elm purchase.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's comforting.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a
You know, my dog and I play Smother the Baby. And so when he snuggles up, he wants to be covered at all times, and he won't get comfortable unless he has a pillow
that's-
over him.
that's
His
interesting.
whole entire body, and I say, "Smother the baby."
Oh, my dog hated being under the covers. I
Oh.
would try it, and my dog would be like, "Listen, bitch, I'm not that dog." And he would sleep at the foot of my bed.
No, Pete has to be under the covers. I was thinking the other day about how sad if I have to die by murder, if someone murders me, murder.
Yeah.
Don't smother me with a pillow. It's such a,
No, that's
chop my head off or shoot me or
You
something.
want something quick.
Well, I want something sexy. You know what I mean? Like a pillow. Die by a pillow.
Do you not think about how you would look when you're found?
Oh, I guess I would look better if a pillow did smother me.
I mean,
Yeah.
because your face would still be
Yeah.
in good shape.
Okay.
Like if you're mangled, then it's like
Never mind. I take it back. Murder me with a pillow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So glad we got that covered.
Yes. Okay. So they do a whole lot of activities on this beach. They do a group therapy, but before they do the group therapy, she takes them boogie boarding. Now, I came up with a list of would you rathers.
Okay.
Okay. Lesbian / Bravo Celebrity edition.
Oh.
Would you rather boogie board with Jackie Warner or bungee jump with Jillian Michaels?
Oh, I would have to boogie board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump. I'm not bungee jumping.
Okay.
But the other thing is, I don't swim.
What do you do?
I just bought my first bathing suit.
Ooh.
Last year
From Ron Dorff?
Madras. No, that was a candle. That was a gift from somebody. Who
I'm looking at a shopping bag.
Is that a well-known brand?
Yeah, Ron Dorff. Come on.
Oh,
That's fancy.
How much did they spend on the candle? Like $100?
Yeah.
Oh.
85, 125, 150.
I sent a thank you note.
Okay, good.
But I grew up, in New York. Like we didn't swim.
Right.
My family had a house on a lake, and so I know how to tread water.
Okay.
But that's about it. But I would have to do the boogie board rather than jump off into anything.
Well, now what's your sign though?
Capricorn.
Is that a water sign?
What, you asking me?
Okay. I would go bungee jumping just on the off chance that Jillian Michaels' bungee would snap. Would you rather go on a poop cruise with Chrishell and G Flip or go to a dance performance at the Joyce starring JoJo Siwa naked?
Okay, the first one, I don't know exactly who the people are.
Chrishell from Selling Sunset and her wife G Flip.
Okay, I don't know who they are.
And a poop cruise. You don't want to go on a poop cruise.
I don't want to go. I did watch that documentary.
Me too.
Yeah. I wanted that documentary to be better.
Me too. But did you watch Unknown Number?
No, okay.
Doug!
Wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
I'm leaving.
No, I'd like to just tell you, this has been a big topic of discussion because Jeff has been watching it. Everybody's been talking about
It's
it.
only one movie.
Okay,
It's just,
but you know what? I read the newspaper in 2022. I know the story.
And I saw the Lisa Rinna Lifetime movie.
Well, that's so. I mean, okay, I'll watch it, but it's not a surprise.
Exactly.
Like that's the thing. They're like, you're not gonna believe the twist, and I was like,
Well, you
is
know the
this
twist
story
going
where
in.
so and so,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, and I hated to be like a party pooper, but
No, the internet ruined it for me before I even saw it, and I knew the story from the Lisa Rinna Lifetime movie, but it is still just so shocking.
I'll watch
the
it.
way they do it. It just
that's what, today Ryan Bailey was saying. Like it's the way they do it, and also by the way, the glee that Jeff Lewis got out of the text messages where they're like, just you have a flat ass or something.
That's interesting. What do you mean the glee?
He
Because
apparently enjoyed and was laughing at the text messages.
well, I laughed because it was so shocking. My heart was broken, and I wanted that woman to go into solitary confinement. I wanted her to go on a poop cruise and sink. But like, it's just shocking the way they have this automated like robot voice reading them all. So it's like my fingers, his fingers, my pussy. It's just
so maybe I'll watch it because that.
get fucking lost, bitch. Like it, and then you see this girl looking at her. It's just shocking.
All right, I will watch it.
Okay.
But what is that? That had nothing to do with G Flip and Smamel, whatever you were just talking about.
I said no poop cruise.
Oh,
You
no,
don't want to be
yeah,
on
I
poop
don't wanna
cruise.
do- Oh,
Netflix
right. Poop
documentaries.
Cruise brought us to the documentary, which brought us to this one.
Would you rather peel shrimp with Wanda Sykes or shuck oysters with Sarah Paulson?
Oh, I would do anything with Wanda Sykes.
Me too. I saw her at Cherry's on the Grove in Cherry Grove a month ago.
And what am I doing with Wanda? Shucking oysters?
Peeling shrimp?
Peeling shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll peel shrimp. I mean, I would peel shrimp with anybody. I would peel shrimp for Wanda Sykes. She doesn't have to do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Wanda, I'll peel your shrimp. That's not a euphemism.
Would you put up?
It's not a euphemism. I'll just peel the shrimp.
I would peel her shrimp. Would you rather put up Christmas ornaments with Holland Taylor or hunt for pheasant with Katie Lang?
Oh, now that's actually a little bit of a Sophie's choice because I'm fans of both of them.
Me too.
So, okay, hold on. Let's talk this through.
Yeah.
Is Holland Taylor responsible for like getting on a ladder and hanging anything herself? She's a bit, in an advanced age.
No, I don't think she has to get on
She
the
doesn't-
ladder.
She's just hanging.
She's trimming the tree with you.
Okay. I would do that.
Here we go, a wassailing.
Oh, I love that song. Okay, I would do that. I would wassail with Holland Taylor. At the same time, I've never been. What are we shooting for? Grouse? What are we
Hunting for
hunting
pheasant
pheasants? I've never been hunting for pheasants.
with Katie Lang.
And with Katie, I'm going to do both of those.
I think I would do Katie Lang because I know that next Christmas maybe I could find Holland Taylor and do that. But Katie Lang hunting pheasant is once in a lifetime probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I want to do both.
Okay, would you rather go fishing with Eleanor Roosevelt or go on a whale watching cruise with Jodie Foster?
Again, this is a Sophie's choice.
You have to pick.
Okay, wait. Eleanor Roosevelt, that old bag of fun. She did not ever seem like she'd be fun.
True.
Except, didn't Olivia Colman play her in that movie with Bill Murray? With Bill Murray?
Bill Murray?
No, Richard Pryor. No, maybe it was Bill Murray.
Richard Pryor?
Can you look up Hudson? Something on the Hudson. Something on the Hudson. Oh,
Lesbians?
okay.
Cunnilingus on the husband?
Hold on. I think unless Olivia Colman played Queen Mary, who came
She
to
played
visit.
Queen Elizabeth
Okay.
in The Crown.
In The Crown. She also played, it was a movie about when the Roosevelts at Hyde Park entertained the king and queen at their home in Hyde Park.
Is this a Benedict Cumberbatch? Oh, no, that's the Roses.
This is a movie from 20 years ago. Something on the Hudson. It's a great movie. I'm not kidding you.
I never saw it.
And they were very concerned because they were going to be served hot dogs, and they were very nervous what a hot dog was going to be, whether or not they were going to eat. I remember this. Something on the Hudson.
It sounds familiar now.
Okay, I'm not making it up. Anyway, all that to say, she didn't seem like fun.
Get your phone in a second. We'll look that up.
Yeah, I have to look that up.
Would you rather be trapped in a coffin with Fraser or Lander
Yeah.
or trapped in a clown orgy with Captain Sandy?
So, I mean, I have that uncomfortable experience with Fraser that I am really eager to try to make up again.
Tell everyone.
I paid for a meet and greet with Fraser Olender at BravoCon and was so dorky and embarrassing and word salading myself that security asked me to leave. And I was with this gal, Megan Weaver, and we walked out and she goes, "Where's your bag?" And I left my bag at Fraser's feet, but you couldn't go back in because it was like a one-way thing. So I had to crawl on my hands and knees and stick my hand through this curtain and feel around for my backpack, which were at Fraser's feet, and like yank it out through the curtain. And that's the last time I saw him. And I'm lucky if there's not like a cease and desist or a whatever, stay away from me 30 yards. And now he lives in LA.
I know. I just saw that.
Yeah.
We kind of flirt sometimes on DM.
You do?
A little bit.
I'm not looking to date him or have anything sexual. I just think he's so debonair. He's perfect French.
Gorgeous.
He's just handsome. But he's too young.
How young is he?
He's in his lower 30s.
Okay. Would you rather...
Anyway, so I'll hang out in a coffin with him.
Okay, perfect. Per the Smith Sisters and Jeff Lewis episode, would you rather pick up Jeff Lewis from LAX or jump in a sea of shattered glass with Tabatha Coffey?
Tabatha Coffey didn't like. I met her once and she was unfriendly to me. But,
Really?
Yeah, but she's.
That's a compliment.
We then had, I think a little rapprochement.
Okay.
She thought I was doing something that I wasn't doing, and she got very aggressive. It was at an Outfest party.
She got aggressive?
Yeah, she got aggressive. She pushed through everybody and came up to me and she put her finger in my face. And then
What did she think you were doing?
She thought I was like taking video tapes of her, like videoing her.
Were you?
No, I wasn't.
You were trying to smell her Hermes.
No, this was like before we had this wasn't iPhone days. This
Yeah.
would have been like a Super 8 camera or something.
What was on your shoulder?
I don't even remember. But
cat?
I was working the party. I was probably holding a tray of drinks or something. And maybe I clocked her and was like, oh, a VIP over at table. So I don't even. But that's what she thought, and she got very aggressive. And then I said, "You're absolutely mistaken. I work for Absolute Vodka. Like, this is my job." And then she was contrite and apologized. But I'd probably jump if I saw her again. So
you'd rather drive to LAX?
I don't love doing it, but I would. If any friend says, I need you to pick me up, I'll do it.
I picked up a friend 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks because I was like, you know what? It was almost midnight too. It's like, it's almost midnight. There's no traffic. This is great. But once you pull into LAX, every car in LA is sitting in there, waiting for
the Uber. I did the Uber Black because they'll pick you up.
Me too.
At the terminal.
Only.
But the guy's like, go upstairs. Don't do arrivals.
Yeah,
He said, go
yeah.
upstairs to departures.
Yeah.
And then I thought I was being scammed because he sent it from like an unknown phone number. And I was like, you messaged me through the Uber app, mister. And then he did. And I was like, okay.
You got to do the Black.
Yeah.
Okay, human centipede. Which Bravo celebrity is in the front of you and who's behind you?
Oh, I'm not getting choices?
No, just any Bravo celebrity. Who do you want in
Who's
front
in
of you?
front of me?
Who do you want your mouth? Whose ass do you want your mouth to be sewn to? And who do you want to eat your shit?
Oh.
Have you ever seen the human centipede?
No.
Okay, never mind. That's the basic premise.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I wouldn't mind having Joe Gorga in front of me and behind me. How's that? Is that wrong?
No, that's very, very correct.
Okay. So
Ooh, okay, good job. Cheers.
that made me nervous, that last
I know
one.
it made me nervous too.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Again, this is Tabatha Coffey.
Available on Doug's Amazon shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just a couple more things and then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
Because I need to go back and lay down in the AC of my house because it is
Is it cool enough in here for you?
Totally. But
Okay.
just the thought of having to go to my car and go, I'm going to the eye doctor after this.
Oh.
One of my eyes has been hurting for 4 months.
And so today's the day.
Today's that I've been
Who
putting
is your
it
eye
off.
doctor? You have a good one?
Somebody that Dr. V recommended.
Okay. If you don't like them, I have a really...
Do they take Blue Shield?
I don't know. They take insurance, but
Okay.
he's really handsome.
He's hot.
And he straddles you.
Oh,
And then
God.
he leans in and looks into your eyes, and then he will touch you while he does something.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's worth.
What's his?
It's worth the visit.
Okay. Well, wow. This guy does not sound hot. I talked to his secretary. Did they still say secretary? I talked to his office assistant.
I don't know. Is a secretary in a medical field?
I don't know.
I think of a secretary as like somebody in the steno pool.
Right. Mad Men
Hun,
vibes.
right.
Yeah.
Take a memo, hon.
Or like sitting at the...
I went as a secretary from the steno pool one year for Halloween.
Oh, that's a
2 years
sexy
ago.
costume.
It was my first day at Sirius XM. I wore a
Wig.
beehive
Yeah.
and little cat glasses, and my name was what was her name? Edith Ann Espinoza.
Oh, cute. Little Latin flair.
Olay.
What's your favorite Halloween costume you've ever had?
Thank God there was no social media back then.
Blackface?
No, worse, whiteface. We went. My friend Sal, my friend Eddie, and I went as well. We would go every year to Jeff Greenberg's.
Yeah,
party, right?
Jeff,
And
casting director.
Yes, and Jeff would have these epic Halloween parties.
Jeff's
And
so nice.
He is a big casting director. So there were a lot of celebrities there who would have access to the studio, costume departments. And Eddie, Sal, and I would go to Cross Dress for Less, and we would come up with a theme. One year we were the three little maids from school from the Mikado, and we had.
This is my first musical I was ever in.
Oh well, I'll show you a picture of us.
I'll show you a picture of
Okay,
me. Oh my God.
Okay, we'll do that. Then one year we
Kabuki face.
It was bad, but you know what we learned? The reason geishas The reason geishas are always seen going like this is because when you were in whiteface, even your white teeth look yellow.
Yes.
So we were like, ha ha, oh, like we discovered it. You know. One year we went as Bollywood dancers and we had saris made on Pioneer Boulevard. One year we went as the cast of the movie Reversal of Fortune, which was very, very specific. Glenn Close, Jeremy Irons, about Sonny Von Bulow. I was
Who else?
Bunny Von Bulow, Sonny's big bone Jewish sister. Sal was the insulin nurse.
Oh,
Yeah.
famous part.
One year we went as quinceañera girls.
So only things that you can appropriate.
Yes.
Only cultures that aren't yours.
And again, thank God there is no social media.
Yeah.
No photographs. But we had fun. We would get high. We would come here.
Yeah.
We would get high, get in our costumes, think we were so fun, and then go to that party.
Jeff's party.
Yeah,
Did you ever go to the parade?
Not like sometimes, but
Yeah.
never in costume or in drag.
Are you a big stoner now?
No.
Any THC gummies and things like
Yeah,
that?
I have some of that
Yeah.
Tamra Judge, the
Yeah,
Vienna CBD. Vienna, which is available at vienacbd.com. Code Jeff for your discount. And I like the ones that are THC, CBD, and melatonin.
Oh.
But I stopped smoking pot. I used to wake and bake. Like in
Me
high school,
too.
I was a
That was my
stoner.
whole
We
personality.
used to go to the Meadow in Central Park
fun.
after school, and like the private school kids were here and the public school kids were there, and it was
Yeah.
very like a microcosm. And then in college, I smoked pot that was laced with angel dust, and I had to go to the emergency room.
Oh my
and
God,
they
that's my
called
biggest fear.
parents, and it was after midnight, so the garage in their building was already closed. I mean, it was a disaster. So then it took me a long time to smoke pot again. And somebody I think we both know in common, his name is Pat. I was at a party at his house, and he had joints, and I smoked one. I was like, oh, I think I can do this again. But it sort of lost its luster.
Yeah, you
So-
kind of grow out of it.
Yeah.
Jackie Hoffman always used to tell me that because she was a big stoner when I started smoking pot. She was like, I kind of grew out of it, but
Yeah.
I used to pray that I would grow out of it because I would wake and bake. It was my whole identity.
Yeah, high school. It was very high school for me.
I was a late bloomer. Mine was like my late 20s.
What was your favorite costume?
Let's see.
Were you like, did you just slutty this? and
No,
slutty-
I
okay.
never did slutty, but I would just basically on Halloween at like 5 p.m. I would go to CVS and just buy like an adult diaper, whatever wig I had, some lip gloss, and like nails,
I'm putting it together.
and just like look like a crazy,
Right.
like ditch woman.
One of those people who like waits to the last minute because I live right,
Yeah.
right by Melrose.
Yeah.
The week of Halloween, it gets
Sure.
crazy. But Sal, Eddie, and I would start planning months and months.
I always
and
wanted
months
to be
in
that type, but
advance.
I'm never thinking about it. Or I have an idea that's great, and then I always forget. Like I think there are going to be a lot of people who are Gladys from Weapons. Have you seen Weapons? No, no interest. Are you not a scary movie fan? I thought you were.
No, I'm fine with them. They don't. There was a movie when I was young, called Let's Scare Jessica to Death.
I've seen it.
Okay, I saw that in the movie theater. Like that.
Oh, it's so good.
And Audrey Rose.
I don't know Audrey Rose.
Oh, Audrey Rose. Oh, so good. She gets reincarnated. Is that what I want to say?
sure.
Possessed.
Possessed.
And her name was Ivy Templeton. And this dead girl, Audrey Rose, inhabits her body. And under hypnosis, and it's the end of the movie, they live in a stunning apartment in the Upper West Side, a la Rosemary's Baby, but not the Dakota. But at the end, so they're like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? And then they put her under hypnosis, and we see the dead girl come through, and she goes, she's hypnotized, and she's like, mommy, and she died in a car accident, and then she goes, mommy, and she's banging on like a mime. She's really good at it, and her hands start bleeding, and then we learn that Audrey Rose died in a car fire, and she was dying. Oh, it was so dramatic.
Audrey Rose?
Audrey Rose.
Okay. It's going on the list.
We have to look up. We have to look up that Hide on the Hudson movie.
Hide on the Hudson?
Is that what it was called? Did I just come
I
out
think
with
you just had it.
I think I just come out with
Hide
it.
on the Hudson.
And I'm going to say it was Bill Murray. I really
How
think
is
it was
that?
Okay.
Bill
I'm
Murray,
gonna
Richard
say-
Pryor, and Olivia Colman?
Okay, not Richard Pryor. Remove him. I'm going to say it was Bill Murray, it was Olivia Colman, and I'm going to say Laura Linney or Laura Dern.
Maybe you are still smoking pot.
I think it's one of those. I'm not. We're going to look that up, but we're also going to look up Audrey Rose.
Audrey
And
Rose.
see who else is in that movie.
Okay.
Better than watching Workout.
I know. I mean, let's see. The last three things they go to. They have group therapy. Your ex-boyfriend, sleepy time narcoleptic Micah, has a throwdown monologue.
Hope you're well,
Shut
Micah.
the fuck up. I
Yeah.
mean, it's crazy.
You're bringing us all down.
He said, "You're killing us. You're killing
To
us
poor
all."
fat
My
Beanie.
God, I know. And she's just trying to get her smokes in.
She's like, I gotta go smoke. And then Greg, her trainer, who hates her. He's like, it's your journey.
Yeah.
It's your journey.
I'm on Team Greg for this one. She's a psychopath. The episode before this, she had a tantrum because he was too late. And she was, I'm on his side.
She, you know what though? They deserve each other. Like,
Yeah, they
her
do.
being bad doesn't make him good because I don't think he was great either. He was disinterested.
Right, he was. Yeah, he
But
was
she ends up with
half-assing it.
Greg at the very end, right? Or is it the next episode where Jackie's like, I'm going to swap you. And she gives Greg as his punishment for getting drunk and sleeping with
Renessa. Yeah.
As his punishment, she assigns Deanie to him. And his small teeth. See, I was so invested. I watched the first few minutes of episode 6.
Oh, God. That's.
Oh, was our spoiler alert?
Well, I saw the next week on, and I saw her talking to Brian Peeler again, who I still love Brian Peeler,
Yeah,
even though
you have the
he's-
hots for him.
I do.
His scar from that diving accident.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
thought
found that out and Watch What Happened Live too. He, when he was a child, he was diving, and I guess he landed on his head. On the
Very
diving board.
Joni Eareckson Tada vibes. Do you know who that is?
No.
Joni Eareckson Tada was a lady in a wheelchair, a quadriplegic. They would trot her out to all the churches when I was a young Christian, and it was like a tale of how to like still have hope in adversity, because she jumped in a pool and like
And that
hit her head and it did it, and then they would wheel her out.
There are always those stories every year. Of somebody who jumps into the pool.
It's really sad.
It's horrible. This is why I don't swim.
That's why you don't swim. I love to swim, but I don't dive.
Yeah.
Head first, at least.
No.
I'll dive feet first.
You,
I'll jump.
yeah. Okay. I won't. But I'll watch.
Doug, I love you so much.
You're
plug
beloved.
plug some other things. Let's plug some other things.
Hi. Oh, by the way, I'm
Amazon.
Doug Budin.
Oh, I'm going
John
to do
was-
an intro for you.
Oh. John has already introed me, but I'm on Instagram at Doug Budin. And most Thursdays, I'm doing Cooking Kibitz on Instagram Live.
Thank you for
at
doing this
5
on your
p.m.
day off.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you.
You know I would do anything for you. I
love
would.
you.
I'd tumble for you.
I'd go to Budapest for you.
I wouldn't go back to Budapest for you. But
You're my most beloved.
I'd drop you off in Vienna and say, have fun.
And then pick me up at LAX?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, I'd pick you up.
Thanks for listening, friends.
Thanks. Anything else you want to plug?
No.
Cooking Kibitz?
Cooking Kibitz. Jeff Lewis Live.
Jeff Lewis Live. How did you meet Jeff, by the way?
Through my friend Patrick Moran.
I know Patrick.
So Patrick is one of my very best friends.
Right.
And we were at the GLAAD Awards.
Okay.
Patrick was my +1. And he was like, oh, that's my friend Jeff. Let
Go
me
smell
introduce
him.
you. So we walked over. I think Flipping Out had just aired or was just going to air, one or the other. And Jeff was there with Jenny and a gaggle of people. And we hung, like we all just had drinks together. And then every few years I would run into Jeff at a cocktail party at Patrick's. And then Patrick hosted my 50th. Ooh. And it was at he invited
Last
Jeff
year.
and he invited Jeff and Gage. And at my 50th, Jeff was like, how come you haven't been on my show? And I was like, what show? And he said, Gage is going to call you Monday. And I was like, okay. Never thought he would. And then he had me on with Gage. And then it was very all about Eve. He was like, well, Gage and I broke up. I was like, I'm available. And that was
Look
it.
at you now.
Look at me now.
All these years
sipping
later.
iced coffee, but I got to know you.
I know.
And the Smith sisters and Alyssa and Jameson and Sarah, who just returned from Lebanon. And
I love Sarah
Oscar.
so much.
She gave me some of her baklava, also not a euphemism, and it was delicious.
Yep, I would peel her shrimp. I love Sarah so much.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay,
The end. This is it.
I love you.
You hang up. It's like one of those things.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for telling all of your friends about Show Pony. This show is created, written, produced, directed, performed, edited, and distributed by me, John Arthur Hill. Follow me on Instagram, John Arthur Hill. Tell all your friends. Share the clips, share the joy far and wide of Show Pony. We are almost done. We're 4 episodes away from the finale of the entire series. Jackie Warner's going to come back in a couple episodes and do a wrap up, a final word on the series, and then I'm going to be done. And then we'll move on to something else. So keep the suggestions coming. I love hearing your comments on YouTube. I love hearing your comments pretty much everywhere. Thank you for all the positive feedback. And thank you for all the negative feedback. I really only gotten 2, but I'm thinking I'm kind of like done with caring about any negative comments because I'm having a good time. And cross your fingers that none of my clothes get stained with even further amounts of silicone lubricant, or as Halle Berry calls it, intimacy gel. Thank you for joining. I will see you next week. Be safe. Be kind. That should be a tagline of some sort. Oh, I'll lock it in next time. Bye.